What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video. Make sure y'all turn on the noti so we can make some moves out here. So same old. I'm trying to add a little bit more though on each vlog. As you can see, things look a little different. Normally I used 16 to 35. I got rid of that and I replaced it with a 20mm 1.8. This camera is just too heavy to be vlogging. I want it as light as it can be. So I actually pre-ordered the 16mm 1.8. but that only comes out April 8th. So I'm gonna be using the 20mm 1.8 until my dream lens comes in. So that's gonna be shortly within a few weeks. First update, protein shakes make all the difference. All the difference, I promise you. I stopped taking protein just because my workouts were just completely garbage. And all of a sudden I put it back and I just feel like the old me. I promise you I feel like the old me. And that has to do with a lot of other ingredients. It's just not the protein itself. The one that I'm taking has BCAAs and EAAs. Big shout out to Astro Flay for sending me that on the house. I really appreciate y'all boys. With saying that, love y'all boys. Thank you for everyone that comes out here and shows support, like comments, because that's what's really gonna help me, like, you know, move forward and like put me out there as far as in the algorithm. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be like my part that I have to do, right? I have to make good content. I have to make, you know, obviously a good title and then good thumbnail, but that's gonna come with time. Right now, my main focus is just be consistent, post, like get y'all's trust back, because I've been so inconsistent. I will be creating new content and very unique content, you know, not just these talking ones and working out. I want to do other things that's going to be more entertaining, so that's coming soon. Like I said, I appreciate y'all boys. Let's get inside, let's start this workout, because my pre-workout is kicking in. The reason for this clip was to let you boys know that I don't feel like a bum right now, and I actually brought a non-anytime fitness shirt. So yeah, your boy's not a bum. I promise you, I filmed a perfect clip and then I looked at the footage and it was completely the worst settings. So I'm gonna try to do it again, all right? So first movement that I did was I did some curls on the cable machine. I worked all the way up to like 4 plates and I did 20 reps. Immediately after doing biceps, I did pull-ups. So when I was doing the pull-ups, I felt a lot of my biceps being engaged because I was already fatigued from doing the curls. And I know, like, when you're doing pull-ups, you're using your biceps a little bit, but not to an extent where it's taking so much over on the workout. What that tells me is that I need to improve my form in doing pull-ups. And it reminds me that, you know, sometimes we think we have like bad lat genetics or bad, you know, chest genetics. But in reality, it's just bad form. So that's one of the things that I'm going to continue to try to work on, is just really putting all the weight on my lats and my back instead of my bicep. But overall, that was a great first movement. I'm going to rest for a little bit and then do something a little bit lighter on my second movement. So I just finished my second movement. It was absolutely trash. Never again. I'll never use this machine ever again. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced it, but it's one of those machines that kind of adjusts everything based on your height, and it's absolutely terrible. Range of motion was terrible. I even tried to alter my height to see if that end point will go a little further back. It did not. It was a hard pull, but it's an easy release. I don't know if that makes any sense, but terrible. Like, I want it to be a hard pull, and also I want to bring it back slow and also a workout. So overall, I would never do this machine ever again. Just isn't my cup of tea. But I had to finish because I started it. So I did 4 sets of 12 reps. It is 8:27 p.m. I'm not feeling good at all. This gym is completely packed. I'm gonna try to push it through. I'm gonna do some bicep work, and I'm gonna see if I can turn this workout around. But I'm hungry, my stomach hurts, just not feeling it today. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is a walk of shame right here. I try to push it, but I just couldn't. My stomach is honestly like bugging me a lot. And it comes from the decision I made yesterday. And I have a confession to let you guys know. I ate a large thin crust pizza from Papa John's. And I did it because it was so late, there was nothing open, and the only thing that was open was Papa John's. And it kind of speaks volume, right? Like, first of all, I'm not used to eating like cheese like that. That's gonna be number one. But number two, like, the things we do the day before is really gonna affect your outcome of the next day. So it's just things I gotta be locked in. I should have been more prepared. I should have had my food ready before everything closed, and I didn't. I don't even know what I was doing, but it just got to the point where I only had 2 meals in, and then it was like 11:49, everything else was closed. So I went to Papa John's, got myself a large cheese. It was actually really, really good, but obviously it did me no good. So it is what it is. I gotta, you know, I gotta accept the fact that it was my fault. I messed up, and just make sure it doesn't happen again. When you want the outcome that you want, you gotta make sure that you put yourself in that best position. And with that large thin crust cheese from Papa John's, I did not. This deserves its own clip. This is the very first time I come to this kava. First time, never been here before. As you guys know, like this is a new gym, new area for me. I even had to like put it on the GPS how to get here. I go to the kava and Sugarland a lot. They're always like super stingy with their rice, super stingy with their toppings. I'm telling you, the one Sugarland, they're always like, oh, you want extra? You want extra? No, bro, I just want a respectable amount. Bro, like I can't even. I'm like speechless. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull up my receipt. Like what? $4. Hey, bro, I think I love this guy. Like not in a weird way, just like, yo, he's family. Kind of really hit me, you know, on my mistake of ordering that large thin crust cheese pizza from Papa John's. And it just shows that things like that's really gonna slow us down. We don't got time for that. And I hope you guys are just as locked in. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and I'm gonna make sure it doesn't happen again. So I don't have time to waste. I wanna make sure that we hit our goals as fast as possible. With saying that, this video is gonna be put out as soon as possible, but I do want the future videos to be longer. I noticed that all my past videos have been like 6-7 minutes, and I think the sweet spot's that 20-minute mark. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start combining days, especially the weekend. That's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys helping me grow this community. Things like commenting and liking is really gonna help out. And just know, like, everyone that's commenting, like, it does not go unnoticed. And I just want to thank you guys for doing that. Make sure y'all boys turn on the noties, and I'll see you guys very soon. Stay winning, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bella, say bye. Say bye, Bella. Say bye. Speak. Speak. Speak.